poster says.
Paying for my ticket to Japan week 3. Now this week was another fantastic week and I can't wait to show you guys what we got. It was a wide variety of different things and honestly we got a lot of free things too, so like that's pretty cool. So let's start with those. First things first, if anyone knows, they know these boxes go for a lot. I might honestly just keep these, to be honest. He was giving away 2 of them, one for the Black Wii and one for the PS3. Not that I think there's anything left inside. He definitely did advertise them as empty boxes. And these manuals still go for something. There are collectors out there that have like these boxes in great condition, but they don't have the manuals and they want to have the complete collection. So these still go for something. I will probably just keep these in the box. There's no reason for me to dish them out individually. Oh my god, all the wrapping is still in there. That is incredible to see. And look, all the booklets are still in there. That's crazy. Yeah, so nothing else in there at all, but still really cool to see. It was really cool to look at this and kind of open it up and see the inserts at least still in there. If you look at a lot of game stores, they kind of have these mounted up on the top just because they do look kind of cool. They are cool decorative pieces and I'll probably be keeping these. I don't know who tied this. Oh, really? Hello? Okay, so for the other free item we got this week was a PlayStation 3. That is pretty wild. It is pretty gross looking. It looks like he kind of just left it. I don't really know if this works or not. He never mentioned it, but it does come with a charging cable, so that's pretty cool. He did say it worked last time he used it, so I'm not sure if it does. But let's test this on camera. Like I said, this is in pretty gross condition. And when I went to his house to pick it up, it was left outside in like the back of the house and I thought I was gonna get murdered. But nonetheless, I didn't get murdered and there's already a red light here, so let's press the button. It does turn on, there's no game in it, so that's cool. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the things that I bought, and we're gonna start with this Spider-Man alarm clock with a projector that projects to like the ceiling, which is pretty cool. It has an FM radio in it as well. I paid $8 for this and it sells for about $50 to $60 consecutively on eBay, so that will do pretty well. Might as well go for this one too. I also got a PlayStation 2 for $20 from Value Village. There's something about the PlayStation 2 that just brings back so many memories, and this one is also in yucky condition. And while I was also there in the same trip, I got Cooking Mama. This is a really funny game and one of my favorites growing up, which is Zelda the Phantom Hourglass. This is an awesome game and I paid $25 for this guy and I paid $5 for this guy. They both do really well on Amazon. So okay, so I bought this copy of Pokemon Yellow. You can see it, it's here, right? No, you can't because I traded it immediately after. As soon as I bought it, I looked back on Facebook Marketplace and immediately was met with a bundle of games. We got complete copies of Jak 2 and 3. Complete copies of both Sonic Unleashed and Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. This is where it gets kind of crazy. We got a complete copy of Kirby's Return to Dreamland and not a complete copy of Wii Resort. It's missing the manual. If this had the manual, this would be an insane deal. But just to top it off, we weren't finished there. We got Luigi's Mansion 3 for the Nintendo Switch, which is still like a $50 game, and then a loose cartridge of Diablo Eternal Edition. I don't really know why he was giving them away for this kind of price, but it's pretty crazy to think that I got all of this for a $70 deal. I didn't realize how much I was competing with Value Village this time around this week, and usually Value Village is either really good or really bad, and they're not so much good weeks because there's so much competition. However, looking at this right now, I must have had a good week at Value Village. We're looking at Mario Kart for the Wii for $12.99. Now, this is a crazy deal mainly because this Value Village never has good deal on Mario games. They're usually full price. And unfortunately, this is incomplete. For 13 bucks for the disc, I'd say that's pretty good. We got 2 packs of empty game cases. Now, the main one that really caught my eye, if we'll open these up together, is this one. Throw that pack on the ground. And we got some classic cases here, and I'm pretty sure they're complete because I've done this before at this specific Value Village, and they don't really check this. So Diddy Kong Racing, Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2, Mario Kart for the DS, and Sudoku Mania. I mean, that one's whatever. But at the end of the day, those are still empty DS cases, which are still great to find. And then just a random Switch game, but again, still a good condition Switch case. 2 games here that with the purple Kinect cases. I only like to put the Kinect ones in the Kinect cases, so I don't really sell a lot of Kinect games. The Kinect isn't very popular. It's a very select group of people that actually like it, so they're gonna go on the shelf still. They are still empty game cases, so I'll probably use them at some point, but that's kind of a bummer. But the big one right here was the Animal Crossing one. Again, obviously nothing inside of it, but Animal Crossing, I have a couple loose copies of already, so it's good to actually finish it. And then just another random PS4 case. So I've said this in other videos before, I want to stray away from only video games and expand into other categories such as toys, clothing, whatever else. And I decided to take a gander and a risk on this game called Flinch, right here. If you look by the design, this is very vintage. This is by the same company that makes old Monopoly. I don't know if all the pieces are here, but the instruction manual is here. Whoever had this took very, very good care of it. All the cards look like they're in really good condition. I don't know anything about this game whatsoever. I'll have to search something up on it, but everything looks like it's here, so I'm really happy with that. I only paid $3 for it, so I'll take the gamble on it. And while I was also in the section, I also grabbed one of these for $2.
The rooster says, "Here is a duck."
This goes for about $20-25 plus shipping. It's in overall good condition, I would say, and I paid $2 for it. So, I mean, at the end of the day, if I don't do anything with it, I'll just throw it out. But it looks, you could tell it's vintage. It looks ugly. I don't know what, like, whoever made these, like, I don't know, man. And while I was also there, I did see Princess Leia, the Valentine's Day edition. And because we're rolling up to Valentine's Day, I thought that this might sell really well. I don't know if I'm going to send it to Amazon, just simply because it doesn't do very well on Amazon, but on eBay it does. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm going to try. I would never put this in my collection, but I mean, somebody might. Alright, now we're going to finish off with my last bundle. And we went strong in this one. Okay, so for starters, I got Minecraft on the Xbox 360. As you know, there's certain games that I always buy. Minecraft, Black Ops 1. These will sell at a very consistent price. They're not much profit in comparison to buying them, but again, they sell very quickly. They're very quick moving items, so I like to buy them. But this is a good case and a good copy, so I don't have to do any cleaning with this one. Now, I played this game as a kid, but I played it on the Game Boy Advance. I've recently played this on both the GameCube and the other ones. The Game Boy Advance is really the only one that sparked my interest. The one on the GameCube is kind of trash, but nonetheless, I paid $14 for this, and it sells for about $30, $35. The case and the artwork and the disc itself is in very, very good condition. I just wish it had a manual. Now, we're going to go over to this one. This one's kind of a controversial topic, and we'll go over it in a second. So it just stands for here. Just kidding, there's Wii Sports inside. Now, this is where it gets kind of controversial, and I want to know what your guys' opinions are on this. At certain stores, they keep games out and about, or some stores keep them behind the counter. For this specific reason right here, I don't know if the employee that marked this just didn't look at it, or if whatever else, or if someone actually did swap it. However, Wii Sports is not a $5 game, so I don't know why they'd swap it in this case and not grab it. So here's my take on this, is that if the game is already in there, I'm not gonna not grab it. Now, if there's two games side by side, I'm not gonna swap the cases. I think that's extremely disrespectful, but the game is already in here. I didn't put this in here, so yeah, I'm just gonna grab it and kind of take my W. At this specific Value Village, I also grabbed 2 copies of Super Mario Bros. For the Wii. This goes extremely well on Amazon, so. And last but not least, I'm extremely upset about myself with this one, and that is Crash on Titans. I've never heard of this. I know Crash Bandicoot. I've never heard of this Crash on Titans game. Now, this game was listed for $36.99. This game goes consecutively almost double that. And there was 2. But I never bothered to even look it up. Most Crash Bandicoot games aren't very popular, and yeah, but when this one dropped in $19.99, I was like, I have to look it up at the very least, and yeah, it sells. So, and it's in very good condition. The manual's included, So I'm kind of kicking myself for not grabbing the second one, but at the end of the day, I did grab one, so that's really all that matters. I'm still winning, I'm still doing good, so there's that. I'm just kidding. There's one more big item that I bought. Bought a computer. I bought this computer for $25. Come here. Come here, look at this. Now, if anyone knows anything about computers, you can tell this is outdated. You can tell this is majorly outdated, and I don't even know what I would do with it. However, there are some interesting components about this. So I think that's actually where I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I just want to know, what was the best find of this week? I personally think it was the computer, or maybe it was this copy of Just Dance. Or maybe also this bundle of huge games, including Wii Resort, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, and Luigi's Mansion. We also got a couple of cool finds, like the Spider-Man alarm clock and the empty boxes. But nonetheless, like I said, that's where I'm going to end it off, guys. So if you did enjoy it, please make sure you like the video, comment what you think is the best find of this video, and make sure you subscribe so you just keep seeing this content every single week. We do one of these videos every Saturday or Sunday. Not entirely sure which one I want to stick with yet. And then we do a reselling video every Wednesday. So I'm going to try and stick with that schedule, and we'll just see how far I can stick with that schedule. So at the end of the day, have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.